Camera over here.
Oh, you're good.
Oh, you want to move it? Hi, everyone.
I don't know if it can.
Hola.
Welcome to the IUS Horizon Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Jeffrey Robinson. That, to my right, is Connor Krake. And also,
What's going on?
further to my right is Graig Enders. He's moving the camera. So if you get motion sick, he is too.
It's an earthquake, guys. It's an earthquake.
He looks like he's about to fall over. Now Greg is on my left.
Wow, you know directions.
Just-
Congrats.
Holy,
In English.
We're learning.
Not in any other language. I took like 3 years of Spanish. I can't tell you my left from my right. It's in Spanish.
That's actually a good point. That's one of the, you learn numbers and stuff.
I was at work today and I said a Spanish word. I was proud of myself and I got corrected immediately. And I said, shout out Mr. Tufts, Micah Tufts, if you're listening.
The goat?
Shout out to you. I was like, so I said to this person who corrected me, so my high school teacher is wrong. Rojo is green, not red.
I thought Verde was green.
And he was like, no, I'm just kidding.
I was going to say, that's so caps. Rojo is
I don't even
definitely
know where
red.
he's from.
I took French, so I don't know anything about Spanish.
Boys, I took Latin. I was a nerd.
I took
Latin?
I took Latin too.
Unfortunately.
4th grade, I took Latin.
Yeah, I took Norse.
Yeah, my dad's a Viking. We did a
Actually,
mating calls in Viking. All right. Anyway, this is a sports podcast. We're gonna go ahead and talk about sports.
though?
I don't know where Greg went.
but we're
He's-
multicultural.
Yeah,
and very
yeah,
inclusive.
Whatever.
We're friendly to all Norse and Vikings and
For this podcast,
everyone.
if you like sports, we'll talk to you. We don't care if you're a Viking or Norse or whatever.
I mean, if you're from that time and you time traveled, then we might care a little
I
bit.
don't even care if you care, or I don't even care if you know that much about sports. You talk about it.
Well,
You
we'll
want to
just
learn.
talk. Yeah.
I'll teach you.
We're a safe place. It's okay.
All right. Yeah, that's enough of that. Anyway, NFL Week 7 was really interesting. There were a lot of blowouts. I don't know if you guys watched. I didn't
Oh, yeah.
watch a whole lot other than the games we're going to talk about today, of course.
No,
since
I didn't watch.
Yeah, 'cause you don't actually watch NFL. We figured that out.
Yeah, Greg's actually secretly just a WNBA fan.
Oh, God.
he wakes up every day for Brittany Griner.
I am literally counting down the hours right now to watch Nikola Jokic play.
That's fair.
That is a fact.
That's
We
fair.
got
That's
24 hours.
fair. Who
like
won the
that
Golden State
graphic.
game last night?
Huh?
Who won Golden State game last night?
Probably Golden State.
Probably Golden
Won the
So that was the
Golden-
season opener, right? Was last night?
Yeah.
Me, not an NBA ball knower.
Yeah, it was
unfortunately.
Golden State won against the Lakers, and then the Thunder, of course, free throwed their way to a win against the Rockets.
Makes sense.
Shea Gilgeous, the
Shane Gillis.
reigning MVP, threw his way into another good game, apparently.
Why did Kaylee just text me?
My wife just texted you.
Yes, a picture of you kissing her.
Oh, man, that is that's so funny, guys.
It was me leaving.
I wish
me leaving the house earlier.
I wish somebody loved me. That is so relatable and stuff.
We need a FaceTime or add her to the,
Add her to
the
the-
podcast. So in case you can't
We should-
watch this on video, Connor's wife just texted me a photo of him kissing their Ring doorbell because he kissed his wife goodbye. Thank you so much for this.
Oh yeah, now you have that forever.
Talked
That's unfortunate.
about in the podcast.
No, we need to add
now.
Kaylee in just to do a money line segment.
That was so confusing.
Money. People are putting $32.5 on this team.
I had a very successful week in sports betting.
I'm so pissed on sports betting. I am so
I'm on
pissed.
a run.
I FanDueled last night, or not last night, but the Eagles.
FanDueled last night.
Can we? Whatever. I did it.
Ask what ChatGPT what FanDueling is.
Why am I not logged in?
These kids, man.
Here we go.
They're single.
I
and
had
they're
the Lions.
FanDueling.
The Lions game.
Yeah.
I had Amon-Ra St. Brown for 60+ receiving yards. Easy.
Yeah,
100%.
that's a smash.
Jameer Gibbs to get 100+ rushing yards. I
He
was
did.
like, that could be, either way. And he had a breakout game.
Won me a
Sam
fantasy week.
Laporta to get 5+ receptions. That is the one I didn't get.
Yeah,
And
but
he
he-
was 2 away.
Man,
And I
that's
would have,
tough.
I spent $10. I would have won almost 300.
Yeah, that's a good money. That's a good line. I got, let's see, I did it anytime touchdown for 2 guys, won that for like 170, and then threw it all onto Jonathan Taylor, like 7th touchdown.
That's a safe
It was
bet.
like a plus 500, so I smashed like a grand.
Plus 500 for Jonathan
You got a
Taylor.
grand
I was like, I'm awesome.
on sports betting?
Yes. And
How much did you spend,
last
though?
week? Oh, I started with like 10. Off the first bet, put like 170.
You
so I was
gotta
like,
give me
screw
your
it.
damn sports betting because I need some sports betting money, bro.
Dude.
Come on,
No, I'm keeping all that.
hook a man up here.
Bro has no job.
All right,
Begging
let's lock
for
in.
sports betting money.
Yeah, I'm
Technically,
actually, I'm
I
actually
do
a
have a
day
job.
trader and a sports bettor. That's my only job.
I was gonna say I do have a job. I'm just in the off season right now. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Did
I'm-
you start the stream?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, we're on here.
I was gonna say, I hope I did.
Check real quick.
Yes, maybe. All right, so the stream started. We're starting, and welcome. This is Jeffrey Robinson, your host. We're gonna hear. Excuse me. We're now going to talk about the Steelers at Bengals. This was a Thursday night game.
The Unk Bowl.
The Unk Bowl did
The-
not disappoint.
The Cincinnati Bengals came back and won. They were down 10-0. They stormed back, scored 17 unanswered in the second quarter. Joe Flacco only threw the ball to Jamar Chase. All the time we talk about Christian McCaffrey and how he gets all the targets from Brock Purdy or Mac Jones for the 49ers. Jamar Chase had
I'm here.
Why'd
I'm
you, have
here.
to- why'd you
I'm
do him
listening.
like that?
Jamar Chase
Okay.
caught 16 of his 23 targets. 23.
Thank you, Lord.
161 yards and a touchdown. That equals out to about 40.1 fantasy points. Is that right?
I believe he had 39.
Jalen Ramsey, you sold my real draft lot that night, bro.
Anyway, walk-off field goal to win the game. Joe Flacco, 342 yards, 3 touchdowns after like 10 days to prepare and learn the playbook. Had his first game last Sunday as a Bengal, and I guarantee no one wants Joe Burrow to come back after this game. What are y'all thinking?
I mean, first things first. Had Jamar Chase was my week winner in fantasy. I think I disagree with the Joe Flacco and Joe Burrow conversation because I think no matter what, they're going to have substantial
come back.
targets. Burrow's going to dime him. He's probably more an accurate passer. He's not going to get 23 targets with Burrow, but I think the quality of target goes up. So I think it's a bit of a flip flop. It was just an entertaining game. I don't know what more to say. I mean, there was, we'll get to like the Broncos game later, but between those 2 games, the best game of the week for sure. But this was just entertaining all 4 quarters. I mean, I don't know if you guys got to watch it. I got to watch a good bit of the game because Jamar's my dad.
What the?
Did you not watch this game? They scored 33 points in the 4th quarter. Can we just roll into that game real quick?
Oh wait, you didn't see the Broncos stuff?
Okay,
No.
so
I'm
Jack.
so
So
pissed,
they were
man.
up 18-0 in the 4th quarter, right? The Broncos score a touchdown. Then the Giants answer with a touchdown, right? Jackson Dart throws a pick on the 20, just the most egregious pick. They go down and score again, right? Oh my gosh, bro. Well, either way, it gets all the way 33 points in the 4th quarter, just an absolute collapse. But the game came down to the Broncos score or the Giants scored again, and they missed the PAT
He's gone
in the
by
last
way.
minute of the game, and then all they could do was not give up 70 yards in 2 plays. Cortland Sutton did it, baby.
He's gone. The kicker for
Their
the
kicker,
Giants.
they
He's
booted
already
him?
not registered.
Yep.
He literally
Craziest game of the
single-handedly
week.
lost them the game.
Yeah. Oh, it was insane.
I mean, the defense should have stopped 33 points in the 4th, but I mean, still.
dude, I mean, they just weren't on the field. Like, dude, the Broncos did not show up the entire week or the entire game until the 4th quarter. It was a blowout, and Jackson Dart kind of gave it away there. I'll be honest, just worst mistake you can ever make.
Can we talk about something?
Go ahead.
People are saying Bo Nix MVP.
No, that's ridiculous.
Bo
He's not
Nix
having that
is
great of a
so
season.
overrated. He is carried by his receiving core. I don't
And
care what
Sean
anyone
Payton.
says. Yeah. Honestly.
He's carried by Troy Franklin, Cortland Sutton, and
Sutton?
Sutton
And-
is a
sorry.
great receiver.
Sutton is amazing.
I have a really big stutter today, apparently. And Marvin Mims, come on.
Putting up 33 points in the 4th quarter shows that obviously Sutton. I mean, at least Sutton is a GOAT. And Mims. I think Bo Nix is incredibly overrated for a quarterback. People hype him up to be like one of the best in the game. He is not even like top 5.
He led a 33-point fourth quarter.
I would accredit it to Sean Payton though.
Yeah,
So the play
his
calling
play
was
calling, yeah.
He wasn't out
amazing.
there. He wasn't making the throws.
I mean, he
Bo
was
Nix-
out there.
Bo Nix is definitely a good quarterback.
Technically,
but
he
not
was
top 5.
making the throws because
Oh, yeah, I mean,
he was
I'm not-
making the plays.
I'm not going to argue and say that he's top 5, but this guy's every year saying he's trash, and he's not trash.
Yeah. Well,
He-
okay. Why? Let's go into that. What
One-
makes him trash?
One is because I'm a Broncos hater, always will be.
Okay.
Their whole
This guy.
and Bo Nix, he's shown like he's okay. He's not gonna be a generational talent like Tom Brady, but
I mean,
So
who's
these are your
asking it
two
to be
reasons.
Tom
He's
Brady?
not a
no, hold on.
talent.
I'm still going. I'm
and
still
you hate
going.
the Broncos.
He is carried by his receiving core. He only had 279 passing yards, which is good, but for a rookie quarterback who should be in his prime right now,
Second year.
he's had sophomore year is the time to grow and develop. He's shown more regressing than developing from his rookie year.
I do agree with that. I will say his rookie year, everyone freaked out and was like, he's the best quarterback in the class. And I disagree with that. I think it is Drake May. But
I think it's Justin Fields.
I will kind of argue what I will argue with you and say that, Matt Stafford had 140 passing yards this week and he had 5 tutties.
Yeah.
It was absurd.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll go into that, but a crazy game.
I can't believe I didn't know that.
I can't believe you missed that.
I don't know ball.
That was
What was I
all
doing?
over.
What? Yeah, what was going on?
Sunday? Gosh. Wait, hold on. What time was this a 4:00 game?
No, it was the 7.
No, it wasn't Sunday Night Football. I think it was.
So I watched the Falcons on Sunday night.
I think it was going on
I
the same
think it
time
was
as the
4.
Falcons, wasn't it?
It was
Hold
at 4 o'clock, I think.
Let me see. Okay, come on.
Let's just see.
Anyway, whatever. None of that matters. What matters is the fact that
It was at. I know what day it was, ChatGPT. Tell me the time.
So the Packers barely beat the Cardinals.
4:25.
Okay, I didn't watch the 4:00 window.
He has a life, folks.
Making what did we make? Oh my gosh, dude! I made some great fajitas with Gabby.
Fajitas.
The best fajitas. We went to Kroger, and I bought steak, and she bought chicken, and I made them both at the same freaking time. And I kid you not, these are the best fajitas I've ever had in my life. We had.
I'm gonna hold him to that. I'm gonna make him cook me fajitas at some point. It's gonna
You should
happen.
bring it in next week.
we had
Just do a
we had
mukbang
onion,
on stream.
I showed the Broncos.
bell peppers, man. It was good.
Oh.
But you know who wasn't good this weekend? Jordan freaking Love.
Ugh,
But he still got the win. Want to know why? Because Josh Jacobs is really good from the goal line.
she's really good.
13 of 55. That's it. But he had 2 touchdowns. His longest run was 10 yards. Jordan Love, 19 of 29 for 179. And the Packers come back from being down. What were they down in this game? They were down 13-10, or excuse me, 13-3 at one point. And they come back and they win with a go-ahead touchdown with just under 2 minutes to go. They won 27-23. Kyler Murray is out for another week. Jacoby Brissett came in. He actually played pretty well. He had almost 279 passing yards, which apparently isn't up to Greg's standard, as we just discussed.
He's not a rookie, so I can see that.
Arizona's rushing attack is so incredibly depleted. DeMarcado, Benson, James Conner, they're all hurt. And the
Bam night,
the fact
baby.
that we know who the Cardinals' 4th string running back is, and the fact that he's good is actually, those are both really impressive. But what are y'all thinking about this one? I mean, Trey McBride went off 10 of 13 for 74 and 2 touchdowns. He was their whole entire receiving core. Marvin Harrison didn't really do a whole lot. Matthew Golden got involved a little bit, but
Micah Parsons held this game together. They don't win that game without Micah Parsons.
3 sacks, man.
They don't win that game without Micah Parsons. I can tell you have something to say. So
No, I was just laughing because Jeff saw What do you guys think about this game? And then he continues to list off the only good thing about this game.
Yeah, I mean, the tight end, McBride, I mean, he's so athletic, and I love that he's actually getting how many touchdowns does he have in the season? Let's see. Last season, he just was getting a ton of targets, no touchdowns. This season, not having a terrible year. I think they'll continue to pepper him with the ball.
4 touchdowns.
4 touchdowns. I think he had 2 the entire season last year, so that's double his already. But yeah, I mean, this game shouldn't have been close. The Cardinals find a way to lose the game within the last 4 minutes of the game every week. It's going to continue.
Welcome
Cardinals
to Arizona.
do stink. Packers, I think we came in week 1. Everyone was like locking them in. Easy Super Bowl contender, at least top 4 team. They continue to make that a difficult decision now. They just continue to sell weeks back to back to back.
Wait, who was the top 5 team? The Cardinals?
No.
Oh,
Did I say the Cardinals?
No, I thought you said the Cardinals. I was like,
Packers.
You mean bottom 5 team?
Yeah,
Or-
for sure.
So Micah Parsons had 3 sacks, and now it's 5.5 so far this year, which, I mean, went pretty well. The sack leader is Brian Burns with 9.
9 sacks in
Wow.
the season. Wow, that's insane.
And he's tied with Byron Young from linebacker for the Rams.
the
with
Rams
9.
defensive line is insane.
Bruce bias. I'm just kidding. They are really good. Anyway,
Are you a Rams fan?
no.
Only because their entire defensive line is Florida State alone.
Speaking of the entire defensive line being a specific college team, time to talk about the Philadelphia Eagles.
Birds.
Woo!
Now
So
that was a lead way.
Jalen Hurts actually played really well. 19 to 23, 326, 3 touchdowns, was sacked 3 times, didn't throw any picks. Saquon Barkley did literally nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
And Devontae Smith, he went off 121 yards, 2 touchdowns. Or excuse me, AJ Brown, 121 yards, 2 touchdowns. Devontae Smith, on the other hand, 9 receptions, 183 yards, and a touchdown with an 80-yard deep ball. I mean, this game was incredibly entertaining. It went down to the wire. Carson Wentz played really well for the Vikings. They didn't run the ball a whole lot, so that means they threw the ball to Jordan freaking Addison. Every single time, it felt like they were just throwing it to Addison. He had 9 receptions, 128 yards. Justin Jefferson got involved a little bit, but Carson Wentz looks good. He looks so much better than J.J. McCarthy. I'm always going to say it. J.J. McCarthy sucks. Their head coach said that if their game this week, week 8, were not on Thursday night, if it were on Sunday, J.J. McCarthy might play, which means he probably will play in week 9. But at the end of the day, I mean, you need to continue to start Carson Wentz. If he's going to throw for over 300 yards, they're 2-2 with him, but he's played so well through those 4 games. Bro got injured doing nothing.
We're talking about Carson Wentz. His body started falling apart over
So,
there.
what do you have to say?
All you got to say is Carson Wentz, and the nearest person near you starts breaking their bones.
Exactly.
Saquon Barkley's washed.
Interesting. That's a hot take.
No, I
disagree.
don't think he's good. Well, I think he just had a really bad game today.
I think it's the slump after like the production from last season. I think we all saw it coming.
It's the Madden NFL curse.
And
It's
he
the
also
Madden
was
curse.
on the Madden cover. So, picking him in
Oh.
fantasy was a little bit wild after I remembered he was on the front of Madden.
Dude,
but
that has to be real.
it's a real thing.
It
Absolutely.
has to be.
I mean, they got CMC.
Yeah, and
So,
he crumbled that
and now
year.
he's running back
Yeah.
1 again.
Some people believe in jinxes, some people believe in God, and some people believe in the Madden curse.
You don't believe in it? Take a look at the past
I know.
5
Oh,
and
it's-
then just
it's real.
look at like
I've
how
seen
they
it.
did that year. It's so
I
bad.
mean, if you want to switch it to baseball, Ellie De La Cruz was on the MLB The Show cover.
that
He had
is true.
the best first half season of his career. The second half, the worst
Yeah.
half season of his career,
Well-
which equaled out to an incredibly mediocre year.
But then Paul Skeens, he did really good this year.
Paul Skeens came out. Never mind, I can't say that on here.
What?
No, he's a really good,
Paul Skeens
really
came
good
out?
pitcher.
We'll find out
That's
that.
I
not
thought he
what
was
I was-
dating Livy Dunn.
That's not what I was saying.
And then I mean, I guess you could say it with that too, because Gunnar Henderson had a pretty bad year.
Yeah.
Or not.
And it
Was it
really
Gunnar?
does. It comes down to the hype,
Yeah, it was
right?
Gunnar.
It comes out of the hype. I mean, they're on the cover because they have their best season of all
Yeah.
time. They're not going to measure up to that again. However, yeah, Saquon is really not having a good year. Like, really not
This
having
expired September 29th.
a good That's
Did
unfortunate.
it really? Bro, they haven't changed that in like
Yeah.
a year.
Come to IUS,
2025.
folks.
That's funny. I was wondering why it tasted spicy.
Yikes.
A little spicy.
Why does this taste like rat
Why is this
poison?
carbonated?
Secretly, you found the custodian's rat poison they use for
Oh, jeez.
spilling it all around the cracks.
He told you not to tell anyone about that.
Eagles play calling continues to be weird. It's really hard to start their players in fantasy. Very hard. Unfortunately, I feel like every time I have Saquon has a good game, he's on my bench, and every time AJ Brown has a good game, which is almost never, he's on my bench.
Just avoid the Eagles like a plague at this point.
Exactly. Honestly, I disagree with Carson Wentz having a good game. I think he just passes the ball enough. He looked embarrassingly bad in that game.
You suck.
Sorry, but it's true.
Oh, he passes the ball. Isn't that what a quarterback's job is?
What do you have? Like 50 pass attempts?
You know who is not a good quarterback and got benched for Tyrod Taylor? Justin
Fields.
Justin Fields got freaking benched for Tyrod Taylor. 6
Don't
of 12
hate on my goat.
for 46 yards. The New York, I don't know why they don't call them the New Jersey Jets. They're literally New Jersey. They
It would make more sense too. It would be like a better place to have
Is
it.
MetLife in New Jersey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
they
So
are
there's two teams that should be New Jersey.
It's like on the border of.
That's
yeah.
funny.
0-7. In case you aren't a bowl knower, that's not good.
Super Bowl contenders.
I
Let's
will
go.
say their defense is really good. They have 7 passes defended. Holy cow. Jawan Briggs went off. He had a sack, 2 TFLs, 2 QB hits, got to the quarterback quad, only had 2 sacks, but 6 TFLs. I mean, when you get benched for Tyrod Taylor, how old is this man? This man is 36 years old.
He's
Holy
also questionable. He's day-to-day this week, so we'll see
Yeah.
who the starter ends up being.
Oh,
Either.
Tyrod Taylor's questionable?
He's going to be their
Oh,
third
my
string.
gosh.
Who is their third string quarterback?
I think they go back to Fields. I mean, they would have to, right?
I mean,
Bro, at this point, it could be Livy Dunn.
they could pick some random dude out of the stands and be like, "You want to quarterback this game? You look athletic enough."
They might as well do that at this point because it'll be cheaper. On their depth chart, they don't have a third quarterback. So they're
They might have to
whoever's-
trade.
They'll have a practice squad quarterback, but I mean, they might wind up trading anyway. But the Jets suck. Everyone knows it. Sorry, Nick, my friend who I do a podcast with on Sundays, is a really big Jets fan, and he just is yelling
in turmoil.
every
Oh, so
week.
you have 2 podcasts where you have a co-host who is suffering on the NFL terms.
I'm suffering too. We're 3-3. You know who's not
The Bucs
suffering? Jackson Smith and Jigba, who is a really, really freaking good receiver. He's also the only really, really freaking good receiver for the Seahawks. Cooper Kupp is washed. Elijah Arroyo is a rookie. No one's ever heard of their other guys.
Royal's pretty good, though.
Torrey Horton. Sam Darnold looked really good.
Mhm.
He continues to look good. I mean, he didn't have the best stats to show for it, but they won. They won by 8. CJ Stroud did not look good.
I was about to say, I know you're probably looking at it, but the guy had 49 pass attempts.
Yeah.
All right. How many passes do you think he completes of 49?
You're talking to me because I'm looking at it.
Oh, I guess you can't answer.
Yeah, I'm looking at it too.
Okay. 23 of 49 is just terrible.
Also, I gotta say, because I probably don't look. I
What?
probably look like I'm not a ball knower. 279 yards is good for a quarterback. I was mainly joking. I'm just saying this out of hate for the Broncos.
He
all
just
right?
dislikes Bo Nix, guys.
I hate the Broncos.
We know.
Their fans are some of the worst people in the world.
So Zach Charbonnet is clearly the go-getter when it comes to the goal line, but
Most definitely.
outside of that, do they even have an alpha? I mean, Ken Walker had more carries, which could signify it, but
It's just entirely a committee.
so if you have either of them in fantasy, sorry,
It's a
until one of them
joint.
gets hurt.
I will say Sam Darnold had to have a little bit of assistance in the passing game this week. Cooper Kupp did throw a pass in this game. He went 0 for 1 with an interception. I thought I would just add that in there.
0 QBR. So
That's got to be negative, right?
Better than some starting quarterbacks.
you know Drake May. Speaking of,
Oh, I know
Never
exactly
heard of
what
him.
the stat's
starting
going to be.
quarterbacks. Oh, you watched it?
I know it's stat, or I think you're
Drake
bringing up
May
stat.
broke Tom Brady's record for the highest single game completion percentage
Holy shit.
in New England Patriots history. He was 21 of 23. It was so funny. The announcer jinxed it. He had one completion. He was like 19 of 20. No, I think it was 18 of 19. And they were reading off this stat on air.
And he missed his pass.
And then the next play, not even 10 seconds later, was an incompletion. He was like, well, he's 18 of 20. Does that still break the record?
That's what I learned. I gotta if I can get up to like a professional league level, I am not going to say anything about record-breaking stuff. I did that
What are you
for
going to say?
I did that for the IU Southeast. I did that. I said like, oh, he's throwing like a perfect game right now. He's completely through 8 or 9 innings without a hit. The next batter that comes up, he gets a hit.
Yeah.
And I'm saying,
Announcer jinx is real.
Do you announce for him for baseball?
I used to.
I didn't know that. You get fired?
No, they just never contacted me.
Oh,
I was really confused about it.
I know you. Sorry, I won't be mean. Never mind. Anyway, the Pats are for real. Ramondre Stevenson is also for real.
Yeah.
Travion Henderson
Does not play football.
I don't even know if he's on the team still. 2 carries for 5 yards.
I don't understand it.
Stephon Diggs looks really good. That man's old too. They don't really have any receivers this next draft. Of course,
Right.
They're gonna really focus on O-line and receivers because Drake May keeps getting sacked. But Drake May is really freaking good. He's 23 years old, and there's nothing to say that hasn't already been said. The problem is in all 7 games so far this year, he's been sacked 22 times.
Oof.
So
Yeah, they
well,
definitely need to address the O-line. They've addressed it a little bit in the offseason here. They do have a lot of cap space and a lot of good picks next year because they have their weapons. You know, they don't have I wouldn't say Stephon Diggs is an alpha. Kayshon Boutte is not exactly, he's not an alpha either. But they're pieces. He can spread the ball out. Hunter Henry is not, number 1 tight end in the league. But they're all very, very permissible targets, right? They're all going to be decent targets. So he could spread the ball out well. They have a good team. I think they could address the O-line in the offseason, and, I could see him making a run next year if everything goes to plan.
I think he's incredibly overrated. He lost to the Raiders. Who would ever do that?
Drake May is overrated. Broke Tom Brady's record, but he's overrated.
Next coming of Tom Brady, he's overrated.
Hate this guy.
So the Patriots are 4-13 over the last 2 years. They are 5-2 to begin 2020.
Man, I forget how bad they were. Before Drake May, I forget how actually terrible they were.
Cam Newton.
They were.
That's all I have to say. Cam Newton.
They were. What was it? I think second worst last year, wasn't it? Or not last year? Was it last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Last 2 years.
And the worst one was the Jets, wasn't it?
I don't know. They're going to be the worst this year.
Oh yeah.
Well, the Titans are the first pick.
Yeah, I was going to say, I believe it was Titans.
Don't they have Mendoza from IU going to a mock draft to the Jets? Because I feel like the Jets should get the first pick this year, right?
They definitely will, but I don't know.
They have a mock draft for Mendoza going first overall.
Yeah, they're tanking for a quarterback. Let's be honest.
100%.
I like the way the Falcons built their roster. And this is an unbiased opinion. I think it's better to get your pieces first to suck for maybe an extra, or have less hope, because you're still going to suck equally for an extra year. Get a good running back, get a good wide receiver, get a good tight end, stack up your line, get some good defensive pieces, secondary pieces especially, and then get the quarterback.
Actually, what do the Jets have right now?
Garrett Wilson. That's it.
Offensively.
Pieces.
I do think they probably trade Brees Hall in the offseason.
Yeah.
I would guess so. I believe Brees says he wants to stay there, but maybe that's just
Poor buddy.
I
Why
don't know.
would you want to stay there?
Right? I don't know. Obviously, they're 0-7 now, so that might change, but who knows? I assume we'll see him on a different team next year.
The Pats are first in the AFC East, leading the Buffalo Bills. And it's funny, whenever this season started, I think it was before you were on the podcast, the Patriots are 0-1 or 1-1 or 0-2 or something like that.
0-2.
And we were like, wow. The Buffalo Bills are going to win this division easily because the Jets haven't won anything. The Dolphins they were like 1-2. They looked terrible.
Dolphins are horrible.
Bills started out 4-0, and it hasn't looked pretty since. It also hasn't looked pretty for the Jacksonville Jaguars in London. Matthew Stafford dotted them up on Sunday morning. Why do they play at 9:30 a.m.? I don't know. I don't like it, but
Because they're in London.
I don't care.
No, my fault. Yeah, getting up early to set my roster is kind of
What
frustrating.
time is it in London?
They're like
At
4 hours ahead.
9:30 a.m.
Yeah, I
So
think
they're
it's like
playing
a
a
1 or 2
1
o'clock game.
That's ridiculous.
Was it 1 o'clock?
4:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's 4 hours.
Cool.
I think it should be a 4 o'clock game.
Oh, I completely agree. Yeah, it's a little silly.
Anyway, what isn't silly is the fact that Devontae Adams caught 3 touchdown balls.
For
5 of
35 yards.
Yeah. Puka Nacua is going to be out another week, but they have a bye, so it doesn't matter. He's probably going to be back the week after that. Thank God for both of my fantasy teams. I need to
he's
talk
back
to you
next week.
after
Yep.
their bye. Yeah, they have a bye this week. The Los Angeles Rams are 5-2. Jacksonville is 4-3. They couldn't get their offense going. I mean, Trevor Lawrence is mid. Everyone knows that. ETN has had a good year so far. Travis Hunter actually had his first receiving touchdown in the NFL. He had a really good game. Outperforms literally everyone. 8 receptions, 101, and a touchdown. So what are y'all thinking about this one?
Brian Thomas Jr. still sucks. Yeah, I mean, Travis Hunter had a breakout game. I would say it was all kind of garbage time, though, so I don't think it really has that much meaning for his outlook. I think they just kind of threw him in, where getting him some different routes and so forth, obviously scheming him up. Now, I mean, just Brian Thomas Jr., I mean, he reminds me a lot. They scheme him a lot like Rashee Rice, right? Where, the crossers and stuff out of the slot seems you scheme a guy like that to get open. So his depth of target is 10.3. His long was 24, but he's 3 receptions for 31 yards. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, yeah, you might get a 10-yard grab, but he does not look good. He's not getting open. And so they're not scheming him up anymore. It's just a bad offense altogether. Trevor Lawrence is not going to there's quarterbacks in the NFL that elevate their teams, and there's teams that their quarterbacks are elevated by the team. Y'all get what I'm saying? It's not happening. Trevor Lawrence is not going to elevate that team. Brian Thomas needs a guy that's going to pepper him the ball like Mac Jones. I genuinely think that the reason he had such a good season last year is because of Mac Jones.
Call the CU Buffaloes. You basically just summed up what happened with them.
Mhm.
As soon as Shador came out, Travis Hunter came out, the team fell apart.
Yeah.
I mean, it literally depends on having a good core, and if you don't have that, that's the only reason Shador was supposed to be such a high draft pick, is because he was pretty much carried by his team.
Absolutely.
And that is why he's a second string.
He's not. Yeah, he's not. Even still, as the quarterback too, he's not getting the first team reps.
Yeesh.
So I keep saying that the Browns are actually a good football team, even though they're 1-5 entering this week.
Yep.
And of course, winning 31-6 against the Dolphins doesn't prove that you're a good football team. But I think this game was really telling. The Cleveland defense had 4 sacks,
Their
11
defense is so good.
11 TFLs.
Wow.
11
Wow.
tackles for losses, 6 passes defended, hit the QB 6 times, had a touchdown of their own. So, I mean, they blew the Dolphins out of the water. Quinshon Judkins had 3 touchdowns. 2 of those were direct snaps to him from the wildcat position. They had 3 picks and how many fumble recoveries? 3, right?
There was
Let's
that
see.
many turnovers in that game.
Tua threw 3 picks and fumbled the ball 3 times. Quinn Ewers.
He had 6 turnovers.
Yes, and then was replaced by Quinn Ewers, who also
Texas
fumbled the ball
legend.
2 times.
They had 8 turnovers.
Quinn Ewers fumbled the ball 2 times, yes. No, they had 9 turnovers. D. Graig fumbled the ball.
Who
Oh,
is that?
they didn't lose any of the 5 fumbles between the 2 quarterbacks.
Impressive.
But they still fumbled the ball 6 times total, threw 3 picks. Quinn Ewers' first pass as an NFL quarterback was straight to the cornerback, who dropped it. So the Browns, is Dylan Gabriel a good quarterback? I don't know, probably not. Quinshon Judkins is really good. They have a good running core, decent receivers. If they can get one or two more actual good receivers, secure up that this is the type of team that at this next draft, they have the pieces around to get a quarterback, get one more receiver, maybe sign him in the offseason. This is the team I'm talking about. That's going to be – I like how they built it. But, I mean, either way, you can't be super thrilled about 10 turnovers, 10 potential turnovers. That's disgusting.
Yeah, first thing I think I would talk about in film this week is, you can't turn the ball over 10 times.
Only 5 of those the Dolphins recovered, but they still put the ball in the ground. And it was torrential rain. It was terrible weather. We understand that. But what else are you going to talk about in film?
No, I completely agree with you. I think the Browns are a couple players away from being amazing. I will be honest, not one to talk good things about the Browns. Their draft this year, let's say one of the two, Shador or Dylan Gabriel, pan out, right? Genuinely, they hit on almost all of their picks. Harold Fannin is a wonderful tight end. He's amazing. He's that guy. Basically, it's tight end. He's huge, but he's running slot. They put him out wide a couple times this week. He's a good ball catcher. And then they have Njoku, who's just a blocking machine. They have a good system going. I'm excited to look forward to them for the next year.
What are the bets on Tua actually having diagnosed CTE this year?
Oh, he definitely already has it. There's not a line for that.
12 and 23, and Quinn Ewers comes in and 5-8.
It is now time for the 2-minute warning.
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, I got to use the bathroom really quick, and then I got to go start my car, and then
I think he doesn't want to talk about it. Hey, look, did the Falcons win this week?
No.
So we all three lost.
Yeah.
Who is your team again?
Tampa Bay.
Hold on. This is a losing edition
Okay.
of the 2-minute warning.
Come on now.
Presented by Jeffrey Robinson. First, we can talk about the Bucks.
Tampa Bay, this dude's not 5-2 now.
I'm very happy with my team this year, but I was working during this game and didn't have customers, so was able to watch the game.
Okay, all right. That's where I thought that was going.
What?
I thought you were going to say I was working and I wasn't able to watch it.
No, I actually was able to watch this game almost in full.
I watched it.
It made me very sad. The thing that really bothers me is a lot of people are talking about how Baker Mayfield had a terrible game, and I don't disagree. I don't think he played wonderful. I don't think he played all that bad. They were just never in the game. It was over. The game was it felt like it was 30-0 in the first quarter. Lions get the ball, touchdown till
If we're
Amon-Ra St. Brown, first drive. After that, it's okay. I think we put up a field goal. Our offense looked entirely flat, and then they go up it was 14-0, and then we get a dime to Mike Evans down the field to go go in the red zone. Bro crumpled into a ball, and is now out for the season. It was a terrible game all around. I just think the Bucs got outcoached, outplayed in every way. The Lions are a really good team. We're still 5-2. But that's a hard loss. Baker, you can't take that type of loss if you're looking for MVP conversations. Lots of things to go over. I hope we bounce back. But no, we got dominated in that game, and there's not much to say about it.
Yeah, Baker didn't look good at all. He was 1 of 8 for 20-plus passing. He kept missing the deep ball. He had a wide-open touchdown in the end zone, missed him.
Yep.
I believe it was Tez Johnson. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Bucs are able to recover because – receiving wise, they have no one that's healthy, and they lost Bucky Irving as well for another week.
Bucky should come back, and we have Ibuka, and Tez Johnson looks really good, actually. I mean, I know he wouldn't be starting if it wasn't for injury, but for filling shoes, he looks wonderful. So I'm actually pretty excited for the rest of the season. Hopefully Godwin can get healthy and Kate Otten continues to eat.
I watched this game. If we're going to talk about fumbles, we should probably talk about it this game.
Baker had a few.
That was bad. I think it was 3 drives back to back, wasn't it?
Yeah. So I think it was the third quarter. We finally got the ball back. So we came out, had the ball at half, came out, turnover. And then next drive on back-to-back plays, there was another turnover, back-to-back fumbles. Now, the second one, it was K. Otten. That it was like an in route to K. Otten, and you guys should watch the play. I don't know if you've seen it, Jeff. He in the air, he catches it like in his shoulder like this, and the DB hits it in his arms, just pulled it out of his arms on the way to the ground. To be honest, they called it a catch on the field, and then they overturned it. I don't think there was enough to overturn it because Cade still had his arm on it, but it was still like he gave the ball away. Like you have to have better. You have to have it in your hands.
I was going to say, I think that I do agree with the overturning because watching it back, I could see like he never really had possession of it. Like he was like barely fumbling with it in his arms, and then he just kind of like pushed it out of his arms and held onto it. So I think that 100% that turnover was like justified.
Sure.
It was just like it was rough to watch. I was watching the whole game with my family that night, and it was just turnover after turnover after turnover, and it was like you guys never even had a chance to make it downfield.
Yeah, I mean, their defense is really good. I really like I'll talk about it. The Detroit Lions are a great team. I love the coaching staff.
Yeah.
They lost both of their coordinators this offseason, and one of them is Aaron Glenn, who's the head coach of the Jets. Leave that there. But no, I really love the defensive coordinator for the Detroit Lions.
Johnson.
No, Ben Johnson, he was the offensive coordinator. He's on Bears head coach now. The new one. He was their linebackers coach last year. This is their linebackers coach, and he's a dog. Like they panned to him throughout all of the games, and he's just fired up, with his guys out in the field. Like when they had the turnovers, he like ran out in the field, like hugged his guy. It's like that's cool. You know what I mean? Like he has a good energy around him, and is really putting together a good defense. So,
and I mean,
the Lions are good.
Campbell.
Tampa's a good team, and the Lions kill us. So like the Lions are scary, 100%.
All the Lions need is Dan Campbell, and they are good to go.
Yeah,
that dude
put
is
Dan Campbell on the field.
He is such a good. I mean, he's such a good coach.
Absolutely,
he's a leader, by far the best leader head coach in the league right now. I mean, he sends his team out willing to fight every single game, tooth and nail, and I think he's probably top 5 or top 3 head coaches right now.
I would agree with that,
and I don't think it's 3 or 2.
And in his first year, they're 3-13, and they had a tie. But everyone saw the video of him in practice with the guys yelling at him passionately. His voice kept cracking. Guys, I want to go to war with you. I want to be there for you. And if you just commit, if you just believe, and I got you guys. I got your back.
Yeah,
and he was just screaming, yelling, and I was like, gosh, they're gonna fire this guy. He's 3-13, and I have loved Dan Campbell ever since I watched that video, watching his coaching style. They're 15-2 last year.
I think I'm a Lions fan.
Under Dan Campbell.
If I had to pick a second team, I genuinely like the Lions enough.
I'm pretty much there to picking a second team, but I would have to go to Giants. I just love Cam Scatterbo and Jackson Dart.
You have to. I mean, you have to.
Dude, Cam, I'm so worried for him, but dude, he is such a badass. I can't even lie.
I hear you. What do you think about how the Chiefs did this week?
I didn't catch that game actually. I totally wasn't in my pajama pants at my grandparents' house watching it. No, not at all.
I mean, how do you feel that they had 43 minutes of ball possession compared to the 17 of the Raiders?
So, is it no? I want to save my rage for. Let's hear about the Falcons.
Yeah, let's let that boil for a second.
Yeah.
Bijan Robinson didn't do anything. Michael Penix couldn't. I mean, he had 241 passing yards, but the offense literally did nothing. The defense actually played pretty well, but they held Mac Jones to 150 passing yards. They still have not allowed a single quarterback to throw more than 200 yards this year against them. The Falcons defense hasn't. Falcons defense has played incredibly well. They continue to play incredibly well, and the offense just couldn't get it going. I mean, Mac Jones, 270. These are passing yards the last 5 weeks. 279, 284, 342, 347. Played the Falcons, 152.
Yeah.
Our defense is really good. It shows every single week we're top 5 in every single statistical category you can think of. But our offense is just so inconsistent, and that's the reason for everything. Michael Penix is 21 of 38 for 241, Drake London did not get the ball at all. He had 10 targets. Half of those were throwaways. Michael Penix fumbled the ball, which was absolutely brutal. Zach Harrison, I'm actually going to run an article later about him. He has 5.5 sacks this year. He is playing incredibly well. Or 3.5 sacks, sorry. But defensive end out of Ohio State from a couple of years ago. He's really attributed to the defensive uptick in just like everything statistically. But this offense is going to have to figure. Michael Penix has to figure something out. He needs to go to therapy and figure
can I
out
ask you a question?
how he can stay consistent. Yeah, go ahead.
Do you think that they re-rolled in the draft?
Quarterback wise, no, they're fully committed to him. You should have seen the press conference whenever they took out him and put in Kirk Cousins. Whenever we lost 30-0 to the Panthers, everyone was speculating, "Oh, is Penix done? Is Penix done?" No, he's not done. And then he threw for 300 yards like back-to-back games after that. So they're definitely not going to do that. They're fully committed to Michael Penix. For better or for worse, he just needs to figure out how to be consistent.
Mhm.
And this offense runs through Michael Penix.
Did you watch the full game?
Yeah.
What was different between that and the Bills game? Because the Bills game, they outplayed the Bills heavily.
It was the
Last
offense, man. Defense played the same.
Okay.
It was the offense. We lost 20-10 this week. We won 20-10 last week. I mean, when Michael Penix is hitting on the outside, hitting passes on the numbers, not even hitting deep balls, but spreading the ball out, hitting Drake London. I mean, the last 2 weeks when our offense has been clicking, he's been getting the ball to Drake London every single time. Drake London had 179 yards or 89 yards or something last week.
Insane.
Touchdown and a half if you count the he was out of the half-yard line. So offense runs through Penix, runs through Drake London. That's what I got.
So 43 minutes of ball possession by the Kansas
I'm gonna
City
talk
Chiefs.
my crap first.
Okay.
Patrick Mahomes is still not in the MVP race.
He's number one right now.
No way.
Yes, he is. He's back to number one.
Oh, yeah.
He played really well, but that's stupid.
Me and Jeff talked about this last week, was it? He's not even top 5. I can say that 100% confidently. He's not even top 3 in the quarterback, I don't even think. He beat up on the Raiders. Congratulations. Every team so far has done that besides 2. And that was the Titans and the Patriots somehow. I guess that was Drake May's like, oh, we're getting back into NFL game, and fumbled it against us. I don't think Patrick Mahomes is top 5 in the MVP race this year, as of right now. He has been incredibly mid compared to how he normally plays. Anyway, and also I want to talk about something crazy. Daniel Jones is number 18 ranked. Daniel Jones should be top 3,
Ranked in what?
like all positions player rankings.
You think he should be the 3rd best player in the league right now?
With the way he's playing with his team, he is, what is it, 6-1? 6-1, 100%. Daniel Jones is one of the best quarterbacks right now, behind like Baker Mayfield.
I can't say I disagree there.
MVP obviously you got like Jonathan Taylor, McCaffrey, and stuff like that. But anyway, Geno needs to go. Pete Carroll needs to go. I hate to say it. I love Pete Carroll. He's a great, head coach, but he's not it. He thought he can come in and, fix the team. No. We 10-16. 10 for 16. Geno Smith. 6-7 yards.
He had 67 yards.
The entire game. 67 yards. No interceptions. Hey, we're growing. We're growing.
Is he making bad decisions on the field, or is it his scheme?
Everything.
It's just not good.
Everything he's doing is dog shit. I mean, he's sitting in the pocket, has like 15 seconds to throw the ball, and he's just sitting there walking around. Dude, you got to get the ball out of your hands. You can't sit in the pocket the whole game and expect you to just win the game.
Who was y'all starting quarterback last year?
I think it was Aiden O'Connell. I would love him back right now.
I was going to say Geno or Aiden O'Connell.
Aiden O'Connell actually beat teams. He was efficient with the throws. He was efficient with the run game. And with the core we have right now, with like Trey Tucker, Jacoby Myers, Brock Bowers, Ashton Genty, I feel like Aiden could put up a legitimate competing season. I feel like he has a competitor. I feel like he's a competitor.
Okay, let's see. He played 9 games, 7 starts.
Yeah.
How many starts does Gino have now? 7?
At this point, yeah.
Okay, so pull up his stats in the season so far.
Okay.
And we'll compare. Aiden O'Connell was had 1,600 yards and 8 touchdowns, 4 picks. So we went 8 for 4 with 1,600 yards through 9 games.
Geno Smith has 1,400 yards with 10 picks.
How many touchdowns?
7.
10 for 7. Yeah. I mean, and with the ads that they made, I mean, yeah, you add, Deuce, you got to get on the ball.
Yeah, I don't get it. I seriously don't understand what Chip Kelly is thinking when he's making these offensive plays.
Mm-hmm.
You have this amazing core. You have number 1 running back in the world right now, Ashton Genty. You have, in college draft,
yes,
number
he was
1
picked
running
in the
back.
top 5. So I'll let that slide. That's fine.
You have Trey Tucker, who's been putting up an amazing year with a terrible quarterback. Imagine if he had a great quarterback. He would be top 5 wide receivers right now.
Sure.
You have Brock Bowers. Obviously, he's injured. You can't really help that. He's going to be back for after the bye week this week. So I'm hoping he can come back in and kind of restore some balance in the receiving core. But, I mean, you have Jack Beck.
He's an exciting rookie.
Why are we not? He had 2 receptions the whole game. Obviously, Gino only did only got the ball out 10 times. So, I mean, 2 receptions for 10 isn't terrible.
What was Genty's line on the game?
He was 34 yards with 6 carries.
You can't give him 6 carries.
Yeah.
Man. It's ridiculous.
It
didn't have the ball at all, though. So.
Yeah. I mean, it was embarrassing. 0 for 7 on third downs. We had just 67 passing yards. I mean, are we serious?
Yeah.
As a starting quarterback, you're benched immediately. If I was the head coach, you're gone. You're second, third string at this point with how bad you've been playing. And of course, as soon as we bring in, I've been saying it since the beginning. You remember even how early ago I've been saying, like, Kenny Pickett needs to come in. Kenny Pickett comes in, first play he snaps, fumbles the ball.
Fumble. Yeah, that's what it was.
And they recover it. So I don't know. Kenny Pickett, although after that he went 2 for 2. So every throw he found someone and they carried it. So, I mean, honestly, what did we have to lose at this point? Start Kenny Pickett or start Cam Miller. Start someone other than this fucking guy.
I would like to hear y'all's opinions on this, only because I genuinely do think that this is the Kansas City game or the Kansas City team from like 2 or 3 years ago. They're firing on all cylinders. Patrick Mahomes is putting up a wonderful season, whether we like it or not. We all hate it, right? Like, I'm not saying that, but like, he looks great
statistically. Yes,
he looks great statistically, not for fantasy, but he looks great. The receivers
in the ways that matter, he looks good.
Yeah, exactly. Like, obviously, it's not up to me, but yeah, I mean, Pacheco's not great, but their wide receiver, especially getting Rice back. Rice had a bomb of a game. I mean, you knew it was going to happen. It wasn't like he was coming off an injury and they needed to give him like a small workload. He tore up a defense. Yeah, I mean, I think they're a very scary team going forward now.
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, what happened? I was trying to find it.
No, fantasy.
Fantasy.
Live.
You
and me.
You want Baker Mayfield from me?
No, I'm giving you Baker Mayfield.
In what league?
Plus 2.0.
For?
Drake May.
Probably not. What do you have? What are you plussing?
I don't know. I'll give you a hug.
A hug?
I'll give you... You don't even have any tight ends. Where'd your tight ends go? I thought you had tight ends in this league.
I have Kittle and Kincaid. All right, let's look at your
Kittle. Get Kittle. Oh my God, he's going to be so good this year.
Puka Nacua.
All right. Anything else we got to talk about?
Do better.
I agree.
In the bye week we have, figure something out. I don't care if you have to drill this into Geno's head. I don't care if you have to give him CTE for him to finally understand how to run the ball. I don't care. He has CTE already. I can't. He's borderline Tua right now. Worse than Tua. I'm going to say
No,
he's
it's not worse than Tua.
I'm saying it
don't
now.
say that.
He is worse than Tua.
Thank you so much for listening, everyone. It's been a great podcast. Yeah.
The Reds missed the playoffs. So
Oh,
everyone can
yeah.
celebrate.
Dodgers and Toronto Blue World Series.
Yeah.
Not
This
watching
time next week, it'll be probably over because the Dodgers will have swept them by now. But
Dodgers are ruining baseball. Can we agree on that?
they want to.
Unfortunately.
Brian Roberts. Anyway, go Reds, go Falcons, go Dogs, and God bless.
Florida State's better team.
better.
The Raiders. Thank you.